Hey, alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Don't Feed the Animals podcast. And listen, I'm going to be real with you right out the gate today. I almost didn't even record this. I almost didn't even move today. Ever had one of those mornings where your body's like, nope, absolutely not. You're staying in bed. We're not doing this. That was me. But I dragged my ass out and I went for a run. And it's crazy because every time I force myself to do... Oh, tip tap. Hello. Oh, hello, Mac. I always love that. That's why I keep it live. So you guys hear all the real. My buddy boy is showing me the toy that he's playing with. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I went for a run, and it's crazy because every time I force myself to do the thing I don't want to do, that's when something clicks. It always starts with a run. I don't know what part of my brain wakes up out there, but it goes, so here we are. Let's talk. So on this run today, half tired, half annoyed at myself, I started noticing this pattern I've been seeing everywhere. Not just at work, not just online, not just to day-to-day interactions, but in everything. And I realize it boils down to this one word that I haven't been giving enough credit to. Right, Mac? It's discernment. Good judgment, intentionality, actually knowing why you're doing the thing that you're doing. And I don't know if I'm getting older or wiser or just more aware, but the lack of discernment I see in people on a daily basis, bro, it's wild. Everywhere I look, people are just doing things because everyone else is doing them. No reason, no anchor, no actual meaning behind it. And today on that run, I was like, is anyone actually choosing anything anymore? Or we're just all on autopilot? So I'm going to get into that today. Let me give you an example. I work at Starbucks. And if you know anything about Starbucks culture, you know every once in a while we drop some little new seasonal item, some collectible, some cup or whatever. And bro, people go feral. Lines out the door before the store even opens. Phones calls every 5 seconds asking for the thing. Full-grown adults sprinting for tumblers like it's the purge. And every year I'm standing there like, guys, it's a cup. But what gets to me though is half the people coming in don't even know why they want the thing. I ask them, what are you looking for? And I swear to you, it's always some dude that looks like he just got thrown out of bed. And they just look at me with like this dumb stare, and then they look at their phone because they had to take notes. And they're like, I think it's like blue. I don't know. My girlfriend saw it on TikTok. And I'm like, bro, TikTok is ruining your relationship harder than you are right now. And listen, I'm not judging the guy. I'm saying this is the system we're in. People follow things. Why do you have to get the squeaky toy, boy? Why the squeaky toy? Why? Sorry, guys. We're going to have to deal with the squeaks. But it's fine. Just think of a cute little brown little puppy just gnawing in his toy, just trying to get through his day. That's his system. But people follow things without questioning them. They desire things without knowing the origin of the desire. They chase meaning without actually having any meaning attached to the chase. It's empty calories for the brain. And the more I see it, the more I realize the problem isn't consumerism, it's unconscious consumerism. It's not, I love this cup, it brings me joy. It's, everybody wants this cup, so I guess I do too. And when you work somewhere like Starbucks, you get a front row seat to it like every day. It's like watching humanity on shuffle mode. And you start asking, do people even like what they like? Do people buy things because they want them or because not having them feels wrong? Do people understand their own preferences? Do people care with intention or do they care by default? And when did judgment become an optional instead of it's essential? See, most people are not living. They're just participating. And to kind of go back on what I was saying on the, I love this cup. It brings me joy. One may say they might come out, that people these days come out with amazing products that everybody would find joy with. But then there's that idea in their head. I like certain things. I like certain music. I like certain concerts. But then if you told me, you like these people, right? Yes, I do. Would you pay $1,000 to go see them? No. Because there's a limit. Because that wouldn't bring me joy. It's unreasonable at that point. Would you wait 8 hours on in the line to go see them? No. Because that's not, I don't love them that much. There's a gauge. The crazy part is, I'm realizing how far I've moved away from that. Hold on one second. I'm going to ask him to stop. Mac? Stop, please, puppy boy. Thank you. If you're going to squeak, squeak over there. Sorry, guys. Just a little, like I said, just a little fun. This is a quick episode anyway, so I'm obviously leaving all these candid parts in, just a little bit of my reality of having a little baby boy that I love. But what was I saying? Oh, how I moved. Oh yeah, the shift that I had. I used to collect things. I used to be into certain brands. I used to have that. Oh, I want it impulse. But somewhere along the line, maybe because I've been single, maybe because I've been working on myself, maybe because I'm just evolving, I lost that blind desire. Now if I buy something, it's because it has a purpose. It has a meaning. It solves something, or it adds genuine value to my life. I just want it isn't a good enough reason for me anymore. And honestly, I don't know if I can go back. I don't know if I want to go back. Because once you gain that muscle of discernment, once you start choosing things with intention, once you start asking, does this actually matter to me? Or you can't really unsee it. You can't go back to the version of yourself who buys things because they're shiny. You become a different kind of person. A more aware person, a more grounded person, a more intentional person, a better person, honestly. And let me say this part clearly so it doesn't get twisted. My shift in discernment has nothing to do with giving up on joy. If anything, I'm protecting joy. Because I realized something. A lot of people buy aren't joyful. They're just loud. They look joyful, they act joyful, they market themselves as joyful, but they're not. And I think because I've been single, because I spend too much time in my own thoughts, because I actually check in with myself, I'm realizing how many people are trying to fill their emptiness with objects instead of intention. And that's why the Starbucks behavior hits me so hard. It's not the cup, it's the emptiness attached to the cup. And I'm not turning this into a relationship episode, but I will say this. I see so many confused boyfriends at my job. Not bad boyfriends, not mean boyfriends, just guys who don't know what the hell they're doing because they're not connected to the why of anything. And I'm not talking about the drink. I'm talking about the pattern. Partner asks for something. Guy runs in to get it. He's out of breath. He's confused. He's annoyed. He's disconnected from the meeting. He's doing it because he's supposed to. That's not intention. That's obligation. And it's not about Starbucks. It's about how people treat life. And here's the truth I landed on during my run. I'm not tired of people. I'm tired of people not knowing themselves. Because when you interact with someone who has no discernment, they're inconsistent. They're reactive. They're easily influenced. They don't know what they want. They don't know why they want it. They don't communicate with purpose. They don't choose with thought. And they don't connect with meaning. And it's draining. It's noisy. It's chaotic. And discernment is quiet. It's stable. It's intentional. And that's what the world is missing. So here's where I landed today. Discernment isn't about being picky. It's about being present. It's knowing yourself. It's knowing your desires. It's choosing with clarity instead of impulse. It's caring for the right reasons instead of the loud ones. It's filtering out all the noise and choosing something because you chose it. And once you start living with discernment, you don't want to go back. You don't want meaningless clutter. You don't want cheap dopamine. You don't want validation-based decisions. You want quality. You want authenticity. You want intention. And most importantly, you want meaning. So, like I said, guys, this is a quick one. Getting off of being sick and stuff. So I really didn't have much for you this week. But that's fine, because next week I already have something planned that's awesome. But to close everything up for today, this is where I'm at. I hope some part of this sparks something in you. And not a go buy less stuff kind of way. That's not the point. But in the ask yourself why way. Because once you start living with discernment, the world looks different. And honestly, it feels better. So that's today's episode. And if you've been rocking with me so far, thank you. And dealing with all Mac's little tippy taps and squeaky squeaks. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you guys showing up. And maybe this week, just once, before you do something, before you buy something, before you say yes to something, ask yourself, do I want this? Or is it just loud? I'll catch you next time. Take care.
Don't feed the animals, signs all around. We talk a lot of junk, yeah, you vibing with us now. Build something from the ground up, yeah, we like to clown. Talk about some real stuff, yeah, something profound. It's a pleasure that you're hearing us, wouldn't mess around. It's a topic of discussion worth talking, that we bust and put a nail in the coffin. If you love it, then you love it. If you don't mean nothing, still bring it to the public. Y'all, don't feed the animals, put them in a cage, they couldn't handle truth. We gonna bust out the gate like some cannibals. Same face, same channel, messing with the tune. A bunch of idiots stuck in one room, can't take us serious. You love what we feeding you, I'm with the show, yeah, proceed with the interview. Local celebrity, snatch a toy from your cereal.